Tonight, you look up at the sky, and the moon is just gone. No explosion, no warning. It simply isn't there anymore. Here's what actually happens to Earth. Let's start with the obvious one: tides. Right now, the moon's gravity pulls on Earth's oceans, creating the rise and fall you see at any beach twice a day. The moment the moon disappears, that pull vanishes instantly. Tides don't stop completely, because the sun also creates a smaller tidal pull, but they shrink dramatically, to roughly a third of their normal size. This sounds harmless. It's not. Entire ecosystems are built around tidal cycles. Here's something almost nobody knows. The moon is the reason Earth's axial tilt is stable. Our planet is tilted at roughly 23.5 degrees, and that tilt is what gives us predictable seasons. The moon's gravity acts like a stabilizer. Without the moon, Earth's tilt would become chaotic over time. Some simulations suggest the tilt could swing anywhere from 0 to 85 degrees over millions of years. A tilt that extreme would mean some regions experiencing decades of constant sunlight, followed by decades of total darkness. Civilization as we know it would be incompatible with that kind of climate chaos. The moon is also slowing Earth's rotation down, very gradually, through something called tidal friction. Right now, days are getting about 1.7 milliseconds longer every century because of the moon's gravitational drag on our planet. Without the moon, that braking effect disappears completely. Scientists calculate that Earth's day length would have stabilized it somewhere between 6 and 8 hours, instead of 24. If the moon vanished right now, Earth wouldn't suddenly start spinning faster, but the long, slow process that gave us a comfortable 24-hour day would simply stop, locking us into whatever rotation speed we're currently at. Let's talk about the night sky itself. Without the moon, nights would become significantly darker. No moonlight means no natural illumination during nighttime hours. Sea turtles famously use moonlight reflecting off the ocean to find their way back to the water after hatching. Remove the moon, and that navigation system breaks completely. Within a single generation, several nocturnal species could face serious population decline simply because their navigation instincts no longer match their environment. Here's a detail that surprises almost everyone. The moon is also responsible for periodically blocking dangerous levels of certain meteor impacts by absorbing them itself. The moon is covered in craters precisely because it's been taking hits that might otherwise have reached Earth. Without the moon acting as a partial shield, some scientists believe Earth could face a slightly higher rate of meteor impacts over long timescales, though this effect is debated and would only become noticeable over thousands of years. In the first 24 hours, almost nothing changes that the average person would notice immediately. Tides shrink, but most people don't track tides daily. Within the first month, coastal communities and fishing industries would start noticing serious disruptions as marine ecosystems begin destabilizing. Within the first year, agricultural regions near coastlines could see shifts in local climate patterns as ocean current systems, which are partially influenced by tidal mixing, begin to change. Within millions of years, the version of Earth our descendants would inherit could look almost unrecognizable. Wildly different seasons, potentially extreme regional climates, and a night sky permanently without the second brightest object in it. Here's the part that should really change how you think about the moon. It's not just a rock we occasionally look at. It's a stabilizing anchor for nearly every long-term system that makes Earth livable in its current form. We tend to think of the moon as decoration, something pretty in the night sky, useful mostly for werewolf movies and romantic walks on the beach. In reality, it's one of the quiet load-bearing pillars of life on this planet, and we'd probably never fully appreciate how much weight it's been carrying until the day it simply wasn't there anymore.